Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 11 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on doing at least 2 things every day that I don't want to do, that I know are good for me, or that I know that I need to do. So yay for day 11. 89 days to go. Still doing a countdown. Still too many days, but it's getting smaller. That makes me happy. So, anyway, for today, Today, I did not want to get out of bed. This is nothing new for me, but I hit the snooze button multiple times, and I even turned my alarm off and just laid in bed like I was going to go back to sleep, and I'm not sure how long I laid there for. I did not even look at the time when I got out of bed because I was like, I don't even want to know. But thankfully, by some miracle, God helped me to work on time today, which is fantastic. And then work went pretty good. I did get a message back from the doctor telling me I need to make an appointment to figure out a different other options for medication for my ADHD, and I didn't want to make an appointment for that, so I didn't. Mostly because I didn't want to upset my supervisor since I took off yesterday and all of that crazy that happened, but I'm so grateful I'm in such a much better mood today. And then I was coming home from work and I'm like, I just want to come home and play on my phone. I just want to shut down. I just don't want to do anything. And then, of course, I realized, I don't know if I realized last night or this morning, that the thermostat in my hallway is not working, or was not working, which I don't know didn't want to mess with it, couldn't get the cover off of it. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. So I'm like, I now have to bug my landlord, which I didn't want to do, but I did. I went and asked him after work if he could come. And as long as I had to go out to his side of the house, I took out the trash because the trash needed to be taken out. I didn't really want to deal with that today either. So I was like, great, I'll take out the trash. And then, of course, I checked the mail because I was checking my email at work today. I'm not really sure what prompted me to do that, but apparently I think it's because I had like 5 minutes before my lunch was over and I needed something to do. So I looked at my email and I got an email saying that my SIM card for Mint Mobile had showed up. I'm not advertising for anything, so I'm not getting paid. I'm not advertising. I'm just saying I decided to switch because I wanted to see if it was cheaper, and I'm not entirely sure I'm thrilled with how their system works. I didn't have a problem switching over. It just took me a while to remember what my PIN number was, and I just changed my PIN number so I could just do it. But I didn't have a problem switching over, keeping my phone number, doing all of that stuff once I got it. But of course, that was time consuming, and I had to find a little pin or something that I could use to, because I'm like, I don't even know where my paper clips are to get my old SIM card out to put the new SIM card in. And then they wanted to give me like a new number or even just a temporary new number. And I'm like, I don't want a temporary new number. I'm not taking a temporary new number. I only want my number. So, and they said it could take a few hours or it could take a few days in order to port over the new number. And I was like, oh, that's going to suck. But they did it all within a few minutes. So it actually didn't take that long. It was fantastic. So, it took several attempts because I kept putting in the wrong information. So once I put in the right information, it didn't take that long. It was a little frustrating trying to get the right information. And I was very much so annoyed with all of that. Didn't really want to spend the time doing that. And then I called my sister just to make sure that my phone was working with the new number and with the new SIM card. And then my sister's like, oh yeah, when I switched over, like when I called people, it showed up my number, but then when I text people, it showed up the temporary number that they'd given her. And so she's like, you should text people to make sure that it's showing up as your number and not as some random other number. So I ended up sending a whole bunch of text messages to people, which I did not want to do. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. Not that everybody needs to know that I switched phone plans, but I just want to make sure that since I switched phone plans and they ported my number, that it ported over correctly and that I'm still showing up as me with my phone number because I don't want to change my phone number. So that was a whole lot of stuff I did not want to do today, and I ended up doing. Plus, I don't know, sometimes I think God just helps me do things because sometimes I just do things, and even though I don't really want to, sometimes it doesn't even feel like it's a conscious effort. But I picked up my phone and I looked up the gym that my friend talked me to joining a few months back that I haven't been to since then. And I called them on the phone to cancel it, and they said I had to call their main number to cancel instead of just going into their office, which I didn't want to drive 15 minutes to go cancel a membership and then come home again. That just seemed dumb to me. I'm not going to go spend a whole hour just trying to, or half hour, whatever, just to cancel my service at the gym. So I called them on the phone, then I had to call another number. And then the dumb thing is like, okay, so I just paid for January, like I guess for the month of February. I want to cancel my membership, and I was told I had to do it like within 2 weeks before the next payment came out, and then it would just cancel for the, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I paid for February, just cancel it. So they're telling me that she's canceling it as of March 20th, and I still have to pay another $10, and they'll take that out probably like in February or something or whatever. And I was like, this is just stupid. I'm like, I gotta pay for a whole nother month. If I'd known that, I would have called and canceled it before they took the money out in January. But I didn't do it. So now they're going to wait until March. And I was like, you could just cancel it for February because I really don't need to have it. Granted, it's not 30 days to February, but it's 30 days to March from today, which I get that. But March 20th is like 50 days, not 30 days. Maybe not quite 50 days. Close to 50 days. Short to 48 days. Anyway, I guess I get an extra 2 weeks for free that I don't want because I'm not going to use them. So part of me is like, well, I should just go use it because I'm paying for it. And I was like, yeah, if that was my attitude, I would have been using it this entire time, and I haven't, because it's out of the way. It's late at night after work. I, would rather get up in the morning and exercise in my house with the stuff that I have because it's more convenient than it is trying to go to the gym and making that extra step and taking that extra, because it takes that extra time to change, to work out at the gym, and then to come home and I can just do it at home. So, plus I'm still overweight and out of shape, and plus that gym is way further away from my house than another gym that I prefer, and I only was going to go there because I was going to go with my friend, and then she's not going, or she's going different times than I'm going, so our schedules don't match up enough to make it worth it. So, not that you need any of that explanation, but that was on the list of things that I needed to do, and it just kind of baffled me today that it's happened every day, so it's not like it's a new thing to me, but it just amazes me that every time I do something that I don't want to do, and I'm like, yes, I'm crossing this off my list and I'm all accomplished, and then there's something else I have to do and something else I have to do. So I go and get the mail for this Mint Mobile thing, and then I have to go online, and then I have to put it, find some way to change SIM cards in my phone, and then I have to get my account number and my password, and not my password, my PIN number and my zip code and all of this information right in order for them to transfer it. And then I have to call, and then I have to text people to make sure that everything's working the way that it's supposed to. And I was like, man, that's a lot of work. And then, of course, I call the gym, and then I have to call some other number to get them to cancel it. And then I still have to pay more money in order to cancel it. And then they're still going to leave my account open until March, which is dumb. And then they're like, we can just put a hold on your account, and then you just don't have to pay until you're ready to use it again. And I was like, no, just cancel the dumb thing. I don't want it. So it just always feels like one thing after another, like it's a never-ending list. And it probably is a never-ending list because I always need to have something to do. But I am grateful that I was at least willing to do all of those things, even though some of them just seemed automatic. Because like I said, my brain was like, I just want to sit down. I want to relax. I want to play games. I want to watch TV. My old habits, and then trying to do things I don't want to do. And it's like, but I need to do this and I need to do that. And my biggest motivation is the fact that T-Mobile sent me a text message this morning saying, hey, it's time to pay your phone bill. And I was like, I just paid Mint Mobile for 3 months. This less than what it was going to cost me to pay for 1 month of T-Mobile. So I'm not going to pay for T-Mobile for another month. I'm going to switch to Mint Mobile. So I felt like I had to switch so that I didn't lose phone service. And so I didn't have to pay double, like 2 different phone companies for my phone for the month of February. So it's taken care of. Yay. I'm happy. That's one less thing I have to stress about, which is the nice thing about doing the things that I don't necessarily want to do, because it's one less thing that I have to stress about, because it is some of the things that I'm doing, like canceling my gym membership and switching phone services, is actually saving me money in the long run. It's not saving me money right up front, but eventually it's going to save me money. So I am grateful for that. And it got me to reach out to my family and my friends today, even if it was just a silly little text message that said, hey, I switched, just tell me that my number still shows the same, that it's still me. So, and thankfully everybody that responded back, not everyone that I text responded back, but everyone that did respond back said that my number still showed as me. So I was like, yay. So I'm assuming that anyone that didn't respond back just was busy or just thought, okay, whatever, I don't know. But anyway, I am just going to assume that my number is working. So it's not an issue unless somebody tells me that it's an issue or like I don't recognize this number or something. And I'm like, oh no. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think that it will happen. I think it ported over just fine. I also think it might be because they gave me the option to activate the SIM card with their temporary number and then to change it to when I ported my number. And I was like, nope, not going to do that. So I didn't do that. So that makes me very happy. Anyway, that's all that I have for today. For today's video, and at least I'm making today's video, and I have another video that I should be making today too, and I just don't want to. I mean, I want to because I want to keep up on my videos, but I don't want to because I'm tired and it's late and I'm just ornery. So anyway, that's all I have for today. So if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too, and feel free to comment down below if you want to. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude, and maybe try a few things that you don't want to do that you know are good for you too.